Hello, my name is Jimmy and welcome to the 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. As the world moves from cars to SUVs, it's up to manufacturers to give us what we love in cars while give us more practicality. Alfa Romeo saw this as an opportunity back in 2017 and produced their first SUV. Taking the platform and engine from the Giulia, the automaker's compact sedan, the Stelvio was born. However, the regular Stelvio was just not enough. Being Alfa Romeo with its rich heritage in racing, they want to make something special. Sporting the Quadrifoglio or Ford leaf clover on the front fenders, this is not just a regular SUV, it's one with true performance. Let's go over the stats. The engine. It's a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6. It's derived from the Ferrari F154 V8 engine that's found in many of their cars, including the Ferrari California and the staggering SF90 Stradale. In the Stelvio, it is only a V6, but it makes a potent 505 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, allowing this 4,300-pound SUV to accelerate to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. Quarter mile, it comes in at 11.7 at 117 miles per hour. Comparing the Stelvio to the BMW X3M or the Mercedes-AMG GLC 63S, on paper, they should be within tenths of each other. At this point, it just comes down to who has a better launch and available traction. This 176 miles per hour SUV is surely able to keep up with its German rivals. Before we go for a drive, let's review the car briefly. The exterior of the Alfa is rather understated. Unlike the X3M or the GLC, the Stelvio doesn't have massive vents or splitters. It's more elegant in its design, especially with these dark 20-inch wheels that encapsulate the corporate look. From the inside, the cabin is beautiful. We have soft-touch materials throughout the cabin and carbon trim on the center console, door, and steering wheel. Speaking of which, this is the upgraded unit with the Alcantara and carbon bits. Behind the wheel sits two large paddles to control the 8-speed automatic. These paddles are column-mounted, allowing the driver to know exactly which paddle is needed to shift up or down, even in tight corners. As for the infotainment system, this has been updated for 2020. It now accepts touch control with Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. For those who still like a rotary wheel, that's still available on the center console. Sadly, not everything is updated. We lack a full digital display or heads-up display that's found in most rivals. In terms of comfort, the front seats are heavily bolstered. In previous years, you can opt for the Stelvio with the carbon-backed seats, but those don't seem to be an option you can check off anymore. Worry not, as these seats are plenty comfortable and are available to hold you in very well with its adjustable bolsters. All four outboard passengers have the ability to get their own heated seat controls, and room in the back seats, it's plentiful. A large panoramic glass roof stretches both rows, allowing plenty of light into this glorious cabin. As for practicality, the Stelvio's 19 cubic feet trunk space allows plenty to be stored. You can even fold the seats down 40-20-40 to maximize the space to 57 cubic feet. Anyways, back to what matters most, driving. The Stelvio is truly magnificent. Around town in natural mode, it's quiet, refined, and comfortable. It's not until you turn the dial to dynamic, it's when a shock gets sent throughout the system. The suspension tightens, steering wakes up, throttle response is more immediate, and the exhaust opens, allowing for all of those raging Italian horsepowers to flow. For those who are a bit more brave, you can turn the dial a bit more for race mode. Now, it minimizes the electronics, turns the rear diff to drift mode, and out of tight corners, power is sent to the outside rear wheel, allowing for beautiful throttle modulated oversteer. I truly believe that's all that's needed to be said. So for now, turn up the volume. Enjoy.